Half-time, and China have clawed a try back then, but they still trail Brazil by 7 points to 5.
Só uma. Bibi na, Zé. Bibi pela na. Tá bom? 1, 2, 3. Brasil! Aqui.
So China will restart, and they will kick into the stiff breeze blowing through the Brazilian flag there. China trail Brazil and by 7 points to 5. 7 minutes to determine the first ever winners of the bowl, the women's bowl competition in Rugby World Cup semis. Brazil need to add another score to their tally. But China has certainly grown in confidence as this game has progressed. To represent their country at the Olympic Games, of course, in seven-a-side rugby would be an added attraction for any young lady to take up the sport. And China, again, then in the hunt. It's the try scorer, Wang Zhangli, looking to get a second. China doing well here. They have to release the ball now, though. It's tied up in the contact area. The player that went to ground isolated, so Neil Patterson, the referee, blows his whistle. And again. So Brazil come away through the replacement Jessica Santos. That's Emily Barker. She's the wife of the Brazilian coach, Flavio Santos. China, though, have it through Yang Hong. Oh, good tackling, solid tackling. But good skill shown also by the Chinese. Just a nudge forward. And the play breaks down, so it's a scrum for Brazil. And these young ladies almost out on their feet. An opportunity then for Brazil to make a substitution. On comes Julia Sarda for Paula Ishibashi. Julia Sarda from a Destero club. Julia takes the place. So just under 5 minutes remaining. At the moment, Brazil have their names etched on the bowl. But China looking to get a score here that will take them into the lead. A change of direction. Plenty of players over here on the left-hand side. It's with Yang Hong, pins back her ears, goes for the corner. It's a try for China. And that takes them into the lead for the first time. Determined and spirited run there from Yang Hong. And again, the ball doing the work by Ying. The ball quickly through the hands to Yang Hong. And she had the pace and the power to go over in the corner. Lovely shot. Not a bad attempt, just fell short. Direction was okay, didn't have the distance. But China have the lead, 10 points to 7, going into the last quarter of this match. Not so sure that the Chinese understand Mr. Neil Patterson and that Scottish brogue. But keep positive. Now there's the message from the referee. Liu Yan looking to just plant that ball on the 10-metre line and hope that her colleagues could reclaim possession. They have it though. They're looking the stronger of the two teams at the moment, it has to be said. It's almost a breakthrough for China on the Brazilian 10-metre line. It was Wang Jianli who took it in, but Brazil has stolen. Now then, they need a score here. They trail by 3. That's Emily Barker, the replacement to Gabriela Avila from the Sao Paulo Athletic Club. Gabi to her friends. That's the replacement. Julia Sarda. A speculative kick downfield, but that's just given possession away to the Chinese, and they're quite happy to run it back. Dug out there by Liu Tingting. Zhao Yan to Yang Hong. She's proven already that she knows where the try line is. Good strength again, but she's isolated. She has to release the ball in the tackle. So time against Brazil then, and they're losing their shape as well here. On halfway, the clock ticks down. China lead Brazil 10 points to 7. The final of the bowl competition. The kick and the chase, the speculative kick downfield. The defence from China has to be solid here. Well, it was a brave pick-up there by the Chinese, and again Neil Patterson is on the spot to make sure that the tackle player has released the ball. And now Brazil fancy their chances. They could steal it here, but China have kept possession and they could run away with this one. Where's the support? It's there on the wide outside from Yang Hong, but Bai Ying going for glory. It's white line fever possibly, and again the Brazilians have stolen it. Now then, do they have the pace to get that try, that elusive try that will bring the bowl to them? Support so slow in arriving. It's no surprise really that Neil Patterson blows his whistle. Well, I thought for a second the penalty was going to go against the Brazilians for holding on to the ball after the tackle, but it seems that the Chinese player had played the ball on the ground, used the hands on the ground, and I wonder whether that will cost the Chinese dearly. Can they hold on for 50 seconds? That's all. The clock has stopped. 10 points to 7, 49 seconds remaining. Just tending the injury to Cristiana Futuro, both sisters on the field. Cristiana and Beatrice. So here come Brazil then. Just sufficient time for them to get the try. They lack a bit of pace to the Brazilians, and they've given the ball away as well. And it looks as if the ball then for the first time ever will go to the Chinese. If they can hang on to it for the next 25-30 seconds or so. It's all a bit laboured at the moment though. But now then, they could get another score if they need to, they want to. Liu Yan straight down the middle. One-on-one, the kick and the chase. Nothing wrong with that. The defender stood her ground. The clock ticks down. Beatrice Futuro. She has to go the long way round here. There goes the hooter. It's a penalty for Brazil. The last throw of the dice then for the South American nation. China using their power again. Very competent in the power game. Kicking it out. Yes, that is it. Neil Patterson blows the whistle, and China have claimed the first ever trophy for women's rugby in the Sevens code at the Rugby World Cup Sevens Championships. Delight all round then on the faces of the Chinese. It's been a very, very tough weekend. Brazil came here undefeated in 5 years of competition. In South America, that is, but they found solid opposition all around them throughout the weekend, and in the end the Chinese proved just a little too strong. And at full time it's China 10, Brazil 7.